Asia is a bit like sort of what running was in America and probably Australia and probably some of Europe in the 80s. It's still a really, it's still a young sport. The marathons are really only 15 years old, and it's gone from pretty, less than 5,000 to 50,000 pretty quickly. Cycling and the like in Asia was, if you came here 10 years ago, no one was really cycling. Now there's cyclists everywhere. So Asia is really, to be honest, Japan's always had that big endurance base, and but the rest of Asia really is, especially the middle classes, are just starting to really, embrace sort of the health and lifestyle and fitness and all those kind of things. So it's really grown significantly. A big part of the running here in Asia is, how good is your goodie bag? Who is the branded finisher T-shirt? Where those kind of things in Australia for sure, and America is not. They're about the run, whereas here it's about everything else that goes with it. What's happening at Expo? What kind of entertainment? Who's the brand sponsor? What's in the goodie bag? I look after Asia now, bar China. So China's its own sort of entity. But I think we've just launched 5 within the last year rock and roll marathons. The ones that we were involved with the marathon in Bangkok. Now I know that the first year to the second year, the numbers are completely doubled. And that's fairly significant numbers. We're helping with our partners in Vietnam with Ho Chi Minh. Now the first year, again, the numbers have doubled to the second year. So that's pretty impressive sort of growth. If you look at sort of markets, our Chinese numbers have gone up through with Ironman. Indonesian numbers. We're heading into markets that are really significantly growing. I mean, look, you were there at Ironman Malaysia on the weekend. We had 3 years ago, I think we had 3 Indian athletes. 2 years ago, I think we had 12 or 16 Indian athletes. This year we had 78. Now, I know that's small, but we're talking, an event that had sort of, 1,200 people in the Ironman and 1,000 in the 70.3. But that's significant growth, and that is coming everywhere. Indonesia, we've got more of a local race here in Bintang, but we're seeing good steady rise there. You look at the Philippines. I mean, we just had our 10th birthday there. I mean, 10 years ago we had less than 400 basically expats racing in the first event in the Philippines. Now they've got 5 Ironman events of different distances. Most of them are selling out, and pretty much 95% of them are Filipino athletes. That's extraordinary growth.
Yeah,
so we're definitely seeing it. It takes time, but you even look at the Singapore Marathon. Like I said, it went from less than 5,000, and within 10 years, it was 50,000. We're running an event here for 50,000 people. There's only 5 million people here in Singapore, and like I said, there's definitely a desire across Asia.